and welcome to Krisha Young TV. Today I'm going to talk to you about what affects the adrenals. You might be thinking, what are adrenals? I mean, most people outside of the medical or holistic community haven't actually heard of that word before, yet it's thrown around quite a bit as something that we need to sit up and pay attention to. But what the heck are they? I love pulling out my textbooks for my clients. So right here, this is a picture of your kidney right here. So this is your kidney, and sitting on top of that, that is your adrenal gland. So you can see that it is actually a gland that sits on top of your kidneys, and there's a picture there of where they are located inside of the body. So your adrenals are responsible for a few things, but mainly releasing the stress hormones. So they release cortisol, they release adrenaline, but they also release sex hormones as well. So they're a really super important function and gland in our body. But the kinds of things that can affect our adrenals would be, an overexposure to chemicals, from drug use, infections, lack of nutrients. If you're not getting enough nutrients in your body, it's going to start to affect your adrenals. And last but not least, overuse. I know probably everybody watching this video right now would say that their level of stress is pretty high. Even if it's good stress, even if you're happy and your life is great, you still are exposed to a lot of stress in your life because that is just what living in the modern day is. So I have 5 tips here on what you can do to start giving some love to your adrenals if you've been less than kind to them lately. So the first thing obviously would be to reduce your stress as much as possible, and check out my YouTube video series on the playlist on stress. You'll find a lot of tips in there. Stress, a lot of it has to do with your perception on things as well. So if you are you could have 2 people looking at the exact same situation or circumstance. One person will get stressed out by it, the other person won't. So this is, a little bit of that deeper inner work that needs to be done sometimes when we're in these stressful situations, and deciding that we're going to actually make a change on how we react to certain situations. Sleep is so important where stress is concerned, and it's one of those, chicken or an egg. When you're stressed out, your sleep is affected. When your sleep is affected, your stress is affected. Definitely something to take a look at seriously. Balancing your blood sugars as well. I talk about this a lot. So if you find my YouTube video on being hangry or anything like that, that'll explain a little bit more about what I'm talking about there. And, if you're sensitive to them, you need to watch for the stimulants as well. So like coffee and wine. And as you know, if you've been following me for any period of time at all, you know that I, do not omit coffee or wine in any of my protocols. However, there are some people who are very sensitive to these chemicals. So somebody who's already heightened and who's already on the verge of some sort of adrenal collapse, adding more and more coffee into that, or needing more and more coffee to stay awake, and then needing wine or something else to wind down at night, that's a sure sign that you're relying on those 2 stimulants in order to do what your body should be doing naturally. So, if you're in that state at all, I suggest really, again, taking a close look at it and seeing what you can do. That's all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe below so that you can be notified anytime I release a new YouTube video. And also go to krishayoung.com. I have lots of delicious recipes, really great informative blog posts, and more videos and more resources for you guys as well. Bye for now.